Zoom. So we will post this so you can share it with your fellow alumni on our Kara YouTube channel. I encourage you all to use our chat function. Say hi. Let us know that you're here, your major, your graduation year, and where you're currently Zooming in from. We want to hear where you're from. If you have any questions for us, the panelists today, make sure you use that Q&A function. That's in the bottom. It's kind of, it'll say Q&A. That will help us that at the end, we'll go in and answer those questions. And as always, if you have events or you just want to reach out, ask me questions about the reunion, about anything, this is my my email. I love hearing from our alumni. All the emails that we send out from Kara that have my name on it, when you reply, they do come directly back to me and I will answer them. So I love hearing from you. All right, with that, let's get to the main event. Today, we get to talk about the inside scoop of the reunion. And I am excited because I have with me today in the room, I've got one of our reunion chairs, Rich Wells, and he is Kemi from 82, and his wife, Trudy, is joining us today through Zoom. And looks like she jumped off, but we'll be jumping back on in a minute. And we have our Vice Honorary Alumni President, Sharon Shantos. She's a Kemi from 87. Now, we're not prejudiced against the Chemis, but we just he is. We just have a lot of them that have stepped up and willing to help. So, all right, Sharon, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Excellent. I want to first of all thank our sponsors. So our reunion this year is only $10 if you register before May. And that is because of the generosity of our sponsors. So South Dakota Mines is our premier sponsor. Our chairman sponsors are Rich and Trudy Wells, and our bronze sponsor is currently Phase Technologies. We'll talk later if your company or you are interested in helping us out. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. All right. So welcome to the all-school reunion lunch and learn. Get ready to reconnect, reminisce, celebrate. This is going to be an amazing time on campus, and we are thrilled to invite you back to our all-school reunion. Again, the dates for that are July 9th through the 12th, but you're going to see we've got a few more activities in case you want to extend your stay. Our early bird savings, this is the time to register. It's only $10, and that you're going to see is going to include 2 lunches, Thursday and Friday, and a Saturday dinner. So it's a great value. You really can't beat it. But we just want you to come on back, reminisce, reconnect with campus. After, on May 1st, the price will increase to $30 a person, so don't wait to register. And children 12 and under are free. As you can see, we have our Kara website, so that events that I put into the chat, from there, you can go to the top, click on events, and go down to our reunion. Rich will describe a little bit more later about how to register, but it's all there for you to get access to. This is going to be a weekend full of activities for everyone. You know, we have our Thursday, we have our new Discover Mines Day. This is kind of a day to rediscover mines with some engaging hands-on activities, lab tours, and some different academic sessions. It's not just for you, the alumni. This is a day for your families, whether they're 6 to 16, we've got some events coming for you. There's, of course, our traditional reunion events that we'll have, our Greek life events that you can get together, reminisce, and share some memories. Tunnel activities will be there. We'll do the picnic, the M Hill climb, and the all-school dinner. And even more special this year is we're going to have some live music throughout the weekend.
Yeah, let me jump in and just emphasize, we have kept all the traditional reunion activities, the tunnel activities, the M Hill climb, the department open houses. So if you like that, we haven't taken any of that away, if that's why you're coming back. But in addition, we've added some new things to augment those traditional things. And that includes on Monday through Wednesday, you'll hear about it later from Sharon, but we've got family excursions. So you can make a whole week of it. And we've got some things we've put together for you. There's lots of new labs on campus. There's lots of new technologies as part of our department. So aside from the open houses, we'll be highlighting those, and you'll be allowed to go see that. And you'll be able to see some things on campus that the public doesn't get to see. So you really get a great understanding of what's going on. We're going to have a new modern venue for the dinner and the dance that will allow for everybody to get together, but for separate groups to go off and have a social hour beforehand in a separate room. We're gonna have a street dance on campus with live music. On Sunday night, the band that's gonna play at the dinner dance isn't a band of alumni. It's led by our own Dan Carlson. And we'll get into this later. We're gonna make use of an iPhone or an app, iPhones or any other kind of phone. So you can follow along, schedule, register through the use of an app, and we'll be getting into that a little bit later.
Yeah. Don't let that scare you away. With that, I turn it over.
No,
Well,
Trudy's not. I
okay.
just got a text.
Okay.
Somebody lost power at the house. So
Oh, no.
sorry.
Sorry about that.
No, maybe she's back. Trudy, you back?
Well, I will start us off. We have our reunion golf tournament. It's our all-school reunion golf tournament. And so this tournament is a day of fun. This is a fun tournament. It's a scramble. It's a shotgun scramble at 8 a.m. that Wednesday. So traditionally, the golf tournament has been on Thursday against the tunnel activities. We didn't want to make you choose. We didn't want you to miss out on some fun. So we moved it earlier to that Wednesday. We've already got about 25 people signed up for it. So keep coming. It's only $125 for the registration. Trudy, did you want to jump on and talk a little bit about Heart Ranch? She's the golfer, not me. Oh, that's okay. She's still having technical difficulties.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna turn over to Rich because Rich is the golfer. I'm not. I'm a spectator.
no problem. No, there's Trudy. Go ahead, Trudy.
Yeah, Heart Ranch has been voted on, of course,
Trudy,
for the last 2 years. But
We can't hear you, Trudy. So I'm gonna turn it over to Rich if that's okay.
I think we're having some problems at the house with power and we don't get good cell service out there. So yeah, the tournament, as Shelley said, is on the Wednesday. So we hope to get more participants, take that choice away from you between reunion activities or golf. It's at the Heart Ranch Golf Club, south of Rapid City, just near town. And Heart Ranch has been voted the #1 public golf course in South Dakota for the last 2 years. So it's a great venue, a great place to play golf. And the standard sort of, those of you who play golf, standard sort of charity scramble, 4-person scramble. We'll have prizes for first and second place and last place. We'll have games at some of the holes, longest drive, closest to the pins. We'll have bring some money. There'll be a silent auction. There'll be some way to win prizes by paying at certain holes. But we would like you to register before you get here. So by June 30th, and you can register from the app that I talked about, and we'll go into how to do that again a little bit later. And if you're interested, or if your company is interested, we'd love to have you provide sponsorship. This tournament is a fundraiser for the athletic department, and all the money that we raise at this tournament will go for student athlete scholarships.
And a really fun thing that's happening this day is I just found out that Dr. Tandy, our new president, will be there. So you'll get to see him at one of the holes. I won't tell you which one. And then some of our athletic coaches will also be helping us that day too.
And Dr. Tandy will be putting with your group at one of the holes.
Yes, that's right. All right. So Thursday is our Discover Mines Day. So I kind of touched on it a little bit, but this is going to be a day where you get to explore, hands-on explore the innovation and excitement that's happening on campus. So we will, on top of our tunnel activities that are already a lot of fun. First of all, Rich, I don't know if you knew what our tunnel activities were. So I found out through an alum that back in the day, we used to be able to drink on campus. Campus became dry. It was a reunion. People came back for that reunion and they were like, well, what? We can't drink on campus? As engineers do, they thought outside of the box and said, well, I bet we could drink under campus.
Yep.
So they broke into the tunnels under campus and they brought in beer and they had a party down there. Well, eventually we had enough electricity and different AC ducts that they couldn't go down there anymore. So we now move that above ground again. We get the permission of the president and we get to have our beer in the quad.
Adult beverages will be provided.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll also have our picnic that day. When we talk about exciting hands-on activities, you can see right here, we've got glass blowing right there. You're going to be able to see some demonstrations on glass blowing, get your hands on in the forge. You'll be able to do some 3D inscribing on wood, make some fun events or fun projects. We're going to have that right here. You can see we've got our erosion table. That there'll be some events that are for kids about 6 to 16, 6 to 60, really, in the quad where you can get hands on. This day is so you can see what's happening on campus everywhere, not just in your department. And so you'll be able to, if your kid is really into dinosaurs, the paleontology research lab will be open that they can get behind the scenes and see people work on fossils. We really are opening up campus like no other. And they don't do this for people off the street. They're doing this just for you.
And if you haven't been back to campus for a while, and a while can mean 2 years, the change is incredible.
It is.
The campus has really kept up with technology, and there are some really fascinating things. And as you said, from somebody who's 6 to somebody who is over 70.
Over 70,
So,
yeah.
it's a great
80.
chance to get yourself re-familiar with what's out here.
That's right. And you, even a year ago, we didn't have the new core mineral industry building done. And so
Yeah, brand new building.
it's a brand new building. So campus is constantly changing. That Friday, we have, again, our traditional family picnic, our open houses for our departments. And then of course our Greek life open houses and socials. Here you can see the triangles at Jeff Allen's house. But on top of that, like we mentioned, we're really thinking through that families are coming. We're gonna have some kid activities on campus. Both ones where you as an adult will go with your kid to it. But if your kid is over 12, we have some activities that they can do on their own also. So bring back your family. And if you've never come back for a reunion, you've definitely got to come back for this one. Saturday, our M Hill climb. For those of you that have a little trouble getting up the M Hill, we will have vans available. I have people reaching out to me already saying, Shelly, I'm going to need a van ride up. I want to get up there and see my name on that hill. So I'm already starting a list, but also you can just show up that day if you don't mind waiting in line for a minute while we get people back up and down that hill. We have our all school dinner. So I'm super excited about this. Everybody in one room at a state-of-the-art facility. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. But you Greek life, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, I want to sing my songs. I want to do all our secret handshakes. You'll be able to do that in our socials. So we will have separate rooms outside of that dinner space for our Greek alumni to meet in and do their social from 4 to 6. And then from 6 to 8, we'll have our dinner. And even more exciting, Rich mentioned, we're gonna have Dan Carlson come up from Houston with his band, the Logarithms, and play for us at the dinner and the dance that night. Now, if you're like me and you get tired of dancing after a while and want to go talk in a quiet place, we'll have quiet places right there because we'll have this facility all to ourselves that day. And with that, I turn it over to Sharon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sharon Chantos, and on behalf of Ken Miller and myself, the honorary alumni presidents, we welcome you back to Mines for the all-school reunion. As Shelly said, if you haven't been to an all-school reunion, please consider going to this one. It's going to be the best one yet. We are trying something new this time based on feedback from previous reunions. Many people want to take advantage of the trip by exploring the Black Hills as well as attending the reunion. So we are now doing pre-reunion activities. Alumni want to vacation with their families, have adventures with classmates. So the reunion committee has responded by setting up trips and special access to venues, access to speakers, many of whom are alum, behind the scene access and discounts. So first of all, I would like to just say that some exclusive activities before and during the reunion are bowling at the Robbinsdale Lanes. You can buy one, get one free. Robbinsdale has been very good to our alum as well as our students. And then if you could go to the next page. So before the reunion, so as Shelly and Rich mentioned, the reunion is on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But if you want to bring your family or meet friends ahead of time, we have activities on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Monday, July 7th is the Southern Hills Day, and we have negotiated discounts and special access with Mammoth Site, Wind Cave, and Crazy Horse Memorial. And when you're in the Southern Hills, of course, you have to see Custer State Park. But then on Tuesday, we have a special day in Lead, South Dakota. So you can go to the Sanford Lab Homestay Visitor Center. If you haven't been there, it's a really a unique museum that really explores not only the history of the Homestake Mine, but it takes you to the future where they're doing some state-of-the-art particle physics at SURF. And there, while you're there, you will be able to listen to at least two speakers. One is Mike Ray. Some of you know him from Mines. He's now working at SURF as their communication director. And you'll be able to hear from some of the scientific leads, some of the physicists that are working there. And there's a great collaboration between SURF and School of Mines, particularly the physics department, that you will want to hear about. So if you are at all interested in the Homestake history or particle physics and what they're doing, this is one of the most in the state of South Dakota, they have invested millions and millions of dollars in at SURF to explore particle physics. And it's, again, an opportunity that you'll really want to see. While you're there, the Black Hills Mining Museum it's really good. And we have a discount negotiated with them as well if you're a Mines alum. And then on Wednesday, Robbinsdale has invited us to their sexy bingo night. Who wouldn't want to go to a sexy bingo night? I know I will be there. So we'll go on to the next slide, which we have partnered with Black Hills Adventure to do some tours. That one day they're doing the Mount Rushmore, Custer State Park, and Crazy Horse. So this is really a good opportunity. For example, if you're not bringing a car, if you're flying into Rapid City, they will pick you up at your hotel, and then they'll take you through the hills. They'll give you lunch for this price, and then they'll give you a really great experience. The other one I want to really point out is the Thune Stone tour, and the person who wrote the book and really discovered the history regarding Thune Stone is Al Mass, and he will be your tour guide that day. So he wrote a book. It's called The Kind Whisper, and it follows the people who traveled from the east, settled into the Black Hills, and he goes into a lot of history regarding not only the Black Hills, but the discovery of gold in the Black Hills and how that transpired. So that's going to be a really special tour. Another thing I want to point out is one tour that is actually sponsored by our geology department is the Museum of Geology, Badlands, and Wall Drug and Paleontology Museum tour that is being coordinated by our geology department. As Rich and Shelley said, we have never, like, I am a chemical engineer, and I was always fascinated by what geologists did, especially when they did field camp or what they were doing in the paleontology lab, etc. So this is a great time. They have very limited seating. What they'll do is you will meet at the school. You'll have a behind the scenes tour of the Museum of Geology. You'll go into the vans, and then they will have geologists, the professors, grad students, etc. And they will take you through the Badlands and point out fossils. You'll be able to get out of the vans, look at what they do during the field camps, etc. And then you'll have lunch at Wall Drug, and then they'll come back and you can have a special tour of the paleontology lab, which if you haven't seen the paleontology building on campus, it's pretty spectacular. So these are things that, again, are only available to the School of Mines alums, their families, and guests. So I look forward to seeing you in July. If you have any questions regarding these tours or the discounts, please put them in the chat, or you can email the Kara.
Okay, thank you, Sharon. And
Very good.
yeah, and that tour into the Badlands, that is actually a fundraiser for the department to redo some murals inside of the museum. So all that money goes right back to campus. All right, I'm super excited to share this with you. So as you can see, my model here is wearing one of our new t-shirts. These are limited time vintage t-shirts just for the reunion. You can get on right now through the Hard Rocker shop and order these. And if you're a local and you want to come in person, we do have a couple of these in the South Dakota Tech and the one that Rich is wearing here now. they're not just sitting out for students to get to. These are just for you. These are for the alumni. So alumni and guests. So you can get online. It's only $24.99 for these t-shirts, and $5 of that go towards our general scholarship fund here. So you'll be helping the next generation of our students, as well as getting some really cool reunion gear. And so if you think that this wasn't easy to do, and I got to tell you, I've been told that this will not continue. You can only get it from now and through the reunion
For a limited time.
for a limited time. So don't wait. It's out there now. And now I
Okay.
turn over to Rich.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through just kind of high level how we will be registering you for the reunion this year. First off, this is what I'm gonna describe today is done through a website, and then we'll actually go through an app. However, if you're not comfortable doing that, paper registration is available. And if you would like to register by paper, all you need to do is reply back to any email that you get regarding the reunion. And one went out yesterday as an example. And if you don't have those, you can just simply send an email to Shelley. Her email address is on the screen. It's also in the chat. So don't get too concerned about having to use a computer. If that's just something you're not comfortable with, we'll take care of you. But to get to the registration page, you can go to the CARA page on the South Dakota Mines website, and then you can go to the events tab, and then you hit and you'll find reunion. A shortcut to that is you can just Google the words SD Mines 2025 reunion. It'll take you to the CARA website and the reunion page. And on that page, you will see a link that says register for the reunion. And that actually takes you to our app provider, and they're known as Pyli, P-Y-L-I. So get used to seeing that name. And then when you go there, once you hit that page, you'll see a register here button. You hit that, just some things. You'll get your choice of 3 different types of tickets. The first ticket is for alumni. The second ticket is for guests. And again, those are going to be $10. That $10 buys you your lunches here. It buys you all the campus activities we talked about, and it also will get you the dinner. Okay. And then there's a third category, and that's for children under 12, and they will be getting in for free. So you select that and you kind of proceed. You go to checkout. And as you work your way through that process, it's very intuitive. You'll fill out some information about yourself. You'll select what you did in school, obviously your graduation year and your major, those sort of things. That's just to gather information on you for the attendees. And then when you complete that process and you've gone all through that registration page, then you will be sent a confirmation email. And that email will come from Pyli. And in that you will have a link that you can select that link. And that link will take you to a way that you can get your tickets. Now, your tickets are either printed or they can be on your phone. They can be both. They will include a barcode, and they will include a ticket number on that. And when you get into that part of the app, or that part of the website, you can either print my ticket or you can view it on your phone. Either of them will work, not a problem. You need that barcode to get the app to register for you. So once you've gotten all that done, then you actually can go into the app that will be on your phone. And there you go to the App Store, and in the App Store, you search on SDM Reunion. And that'll bring up our specific part of the app. You select that, I think, and it says get that. That will download the app to your iPhone or your Android phone. And then when you first time you get into the app, it's going to want to identify you. So it's going to ask for your ticket number, or it'll give you the ability to use your camera to scan that barcode. So you can scan the barcode off your computer if you've printed it, or you can just enter the ticket number. Now, the ticket number, you have to be a little careful here. That's the number next to the barcode. It is not the confirmation number that comes at the top of your email. That's confused some people. But you can avoid that confusion by simply scanning the app. And then once you get into the app, you'll be able to see the reunion schedule. You'll be able to sign up for the excursions that Sharon talked about. You'll be able to sign up for the golf tournament. And and pay for the excursions and pay for the golf tournament there via the app.
Starting,
That will start early April.
Early April,
So if you do that today, you'll see some of the events, but you won't be able to get all of them. And then we would like you to sign up for the free on-campus activities. Just so we know, we have to order food for you. So if you're coming to the tunnel activity, if you're coming to the Friday picnic, you're coming to the Saturday all school dinner, you'll have the ability to do that. Now, I know I've gone through a lot here, and I don't expect you to retain all this. We are producing how-to videos that will actually walk you through it and will show you how to do it. We didn't want to do that today because it could be a little time consuming.
Yeah.
But it'll walk you through actually step by step how to do everything that I just described. So we look forward again to having you at the reunion. We look forward to you registering. So far, registration has gone very well. We've got over 300 people registered this early. So we're really excited about the attendance.
Yeah.
And we hope to see a lot more of you. So back to you, Shelley.
excellent, thank you. And there we go. First of all, I want to again thank our sponsors. Like I said, it is only $10 to register till the end of April. So get after it. Do not miss your chance to get that $10 ticket. And it is through our sponsors. Our premier sponsor is South Dakota Mines are sponsoring. Our chairman sponsors are sponsoring. And we have Phase Technology is a recent new sponsor. And so it is because of them that we were able to have some of our amazing activities to be so cost effective. If you are interested in hearing more about this or knowing more about this, contact our favorite Larry Simonson. So he is on our committee. We actually have about 20 of us on the committee of alumni and some campus staff helping to make this reunion an amazing one. And we just can't wait to see you back here on campus. It's going to be an amazing, fun time. We've got, we'll have a water bottle giveaway to keep you hydrated while you're here, but we need your help. Help us spread the word. We have alum that we don't have information, our emails or our phone numbers for, so we don't get to tell them about this amazing event, or they did get the email, but they don't know what this is. So if you've been to a reunion before, make sure you're inviting people, invite them out with us. Again, you can visit our webpage. We'll show you we'll do some how-to videos to show you how to do that registration, but stay connected and share that excitement. So before I share my video, I'm going to give people a little more time to write any questions that you have that you've had over this time period in that Q&A bubble down there, and we will answer that. But why I'm giving you that opportunity, here is our reunion video.
How long it's been since I've come back to the School of Mines campus. It feels like coming home. The traditions, the lifelong friendships, my memories, and my sense of pride in being a hard rocker. These things never change.
No matter where I am, I'm proud to be a hard rocker, but even more so when I come back to campus.
Just being here on campus in the Black Hills makes me remember why I chose to come here and why I'm proud to be a hard rocker. It's a community. I would say everybody on campus feels tied to some sort of tradition, whether it's sporting events, whether it's just sitting in Survec doing homework. It's a community experience here on Mines.
Being a hard rocker means having a great amount of pride, not just in the history of our university and all of the traditions that come with it, but also taking pride in our work and being an ambassador for the university as well.
To me, it feels just like home. I grew up less than a mile from campus. Even as a young child, I'd ride my bike on campus. I went to football games. I had no idea at that time that I was even going to go to the School of Mines. But because of that close proximity and my time here as a student and faculty member, it really has been my home.
I think being a hard rocker ties you back to family. This is a very close-knit campus. You get a chance to meet your faculty members. They know you. And then I think it's really the network that grows from here, going across the nation, even across the globe.
This child of the frontier will become a major emphasis in the field of science and engineering. And it has.
All right. So if that video didn't make you want to come back, I don't know what will, because that always gets me a little bit. Okay. So I am not seeing any questions out there. Well, wait, I do see a couple. Wait. Will M Hill be available to climb independently on any other days? Because they have to leave early. Yep.
Yeah, it is open. It's now a park that's managed by a group of hikers and mountain bikers. And they do close it if the weather gets bad because it gets muddy but that doesn't happen in the summer. It's this time of year. And in fact, the main road up to the M is always open. So you can do it today.
And one new thing that'll be there this year when you come back is we've got some chairs. So we've got benches, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll have some benches up there that have been dedicated and put up there. Next questions is, are excursion packages only on specific days? And yes, both the non-excursion packages, those special deals, like for Monday, the Southern Herald deals, Tuesday, the lead deals, those are on those specific days.
Yeah.
And those excursions are on specific days. And you can buy them when you register. So as you're registering, if you haven't registered yet, you can go ahead and buy those excursions right there. Several people have already. But if you're like, oh, stinkers, I already registered, but I didn't get that excursion and now I really want to go do it.
No problem.
That'll happen here early
No problem.
April
You
for
get it,
you.
yeah.
So
there's one in the chat that says, will I wear my Panama hat and reprise my role as Father Guido Sarducci? You've got me confused with somebody else. That's not me. In the summer of 1981, I was in South Texas working for Dow Chemical. So sorry.
But
I'd love to see that though.
yeah, I hope you're coming back, Brian. We'd
Yeah,
would
sorry.
love to see you back here. I do have another question. Here we go.
That's the
Oh,
one.
that's the one. Okay, yeah.
Sorry, Brian. I hate to disappoint you.
Yeah. Will we recognize the donors and folks that worked on the removal restoration on Hill? We absolutely will.
Absolutely.
So it'll be 10 a.m. on that Saturday. We'll have a special recognition for them up there. We'll start the hike up at 8 in the morning. We're doing it at 10, so it's not too hot, hopefully by that point. And we'll have that recognition of both that and then also the installation, the revealing of the plaques, I should
So
say.
it'll be a recognition at 10 a.m.
Yes.
or whatever time after 10 a.m. But it'll be memorialized up there because of the plaque.
Right, it'll be up there for the
Yeah.
plaque. So, yeah. No, we're super excited. We've been working on this reunion
Since
for
early last year.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been on it for a while. So it's been a team.
Great committee working on it. Everybody's pitched in. As you can see from, we're ready to go.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
ready to go. We're looking forward to July and now we're working on making sure it's executed such that it's seamless for all of you.
Absolutely. And if you do come across any questions, our hotel, or we had some early bird pricing on hotels that did close. But if you're looking for hotel suggestions, we have that hotel tab. We also have some personal suggestions, or just go to the Visit Rapid City page. Has lots of great hotels out there.
If you haven't been to Rapid for a while, certainly there's the traditional hotels, the
Yeah.
Alex Johnsons and all those. But there's a new hotel just downtown, right across from the Alex Johnsons. It's not open yet, but should be open for this. It
Yep.
would be a Hyatt. And then where the dinner is, it's actually in Box Elder. Box Elder has built a beautiful event center. And there is numerous hotels around that center. It's part of the Waikiki Water Park, if you're familiar with that. But that would be a great place to stay. One, because you could walk to the dinner.
Yep.
And two, if you've got kids, you got the water park right there.
Yes.
So if
It
you
is-
need other information, you can contact us and we can get you. But go to the web; they're all on the web.
They are. All right. So will there be a list of people that are attending? This is a great question.
Yeah, it is very good.
And when you see that how-to video for the app, inside the app, when you open it, so Rich is opening his right now, there is a directory and you can see everybody, everybody who's already registered. And I've gone into my confirmation email and it has like an update your profile. When I click that link, and I'll do that how-to on the website also, it will allow you to upload a photo. So you can actually see the faces of people and be like, oh, I didn't realize their name, but there they are. And so it's a.
And it's an alphabetical. You won't be able to see it because
very
of the
well.
layer of the
Yeah.
screen, but it's an alphabetical order by last name. So if you're looking for someone in particular, you'll be able to do that. And then I saw somebody else out there, but you can also get it out and look by
degree,
degree,
year.
graduation date.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So it's going to be very user friendly. And the other lovely thing about it, because it's an app, is you can message it. So while I have removed my phone number from the app, you can still text me. So if you click on there, if Rich were to click on there and hit the little bubble that looks like a text bubble, he can send me a message. So if I'm not part of Greek life and I want to get together for that dinner that night, I can shoot out a message to several people saying, hey, let's go to dinner at Thirsties. So
Right,
it's
right.
it's going to allow for a lot more connectivity. through that.
and when you go into the app and you see the names, if you just touch the name, it brings up all the information that individual has provided. So a phone number, an email, a graduation year, a degree, and what activities they were involved with in school.
Yeah.
So it's very easy. I see another question. Did I miss the comment about seeing who else is registered? We just answered that. If you tuned in late, let us know. We'll walk you through it.
Yep. And
Very easy to do. Very easy to do.
it is super nice and easy. Our app has a lot of functions on it. I think you're going to end up liking. So I do recommend you register for it. We haven't pitched out any notifications yet, but we're going to start to. So you don't want to miss out when we say, okay, we now have Greek Life open. So register for that. As you see, if you've looked at our webpage, we have an art show. It's going to be a lot of fun. I didn't mention it yet, but that Friday we're going to have an art show. So if you're an artist out there and want to submit your artwork, we're gonna have a show 3 to 5 that day where we get to present those, and it's going to be curated by our artists and residents on campus. The other thing I didn't mention was Thursday. We originally were going to have a summer nights. Some stuff happened in Rapid City that summer nights is not a thing anymore, but we're bringing it on campus. And so we're going to do a street dance right here in the football parking lot that night. So we have really, truly, with music.
Yeah, the street dance will have live music, a band, a stage, a beer garden. It'll be in the parking lot of the football field down there. And so it'll be a chance to get together. It's only going to be open to reunion participants. It's not open to the general public. So that'll be nice. Because it's down by the football field, if you want to go sit, you can go sit in the stands. We'll have tables. We'll have all those sorts of things there. So yeah, that's one thing I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah.
And one thing about the app, just to highlight, it's most of the activities are outside. And if we should have a weather issue or something, we can contact you through the app real time to let you know how we're adapting to the situation. We hope we don't have to use that feature, but we will if necessary.
Yeah. So I'm seeing a lot of people on here. I hope you all have registered. If not, get out there right now and register. We can't wait to have you back on campus. As you see, we have a few if you look at our schedule, you'll see that we have a few side events. So we have, for instance, we have our class of 60s doing a special breakfast. If you're
third floor Dake.
Yeah.
If you were an alumni of Third Floor Dake, that's a group that has kind of hung together over the years. And so we've allotted time for them to have a breakfast.
But if you've got a special group that you want to do something for, you want to Mark and Mel inviting people, class of 79 out to their house. So if you have a side get together that you want to do, let us help you publish it and get it out there, because we're just excited to get you guys back, get you guys connected and back on campus.
Absolutely.
Right.
We recognize that, the big draw for this is to get back together with the people you went to school with, reminisce, get caught up on what's going on. So let us make that as easy as possible for you. Well, that's what we're here for.
Absolutely. And not all of our committee is on here, but our committee are hard workers. I thank them all for all their effort, all their time to make this exciting. And I hope to see you guys all there. So with that, I'm going to say thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. In Rapid City, we're at a balmy 52. So
after we had a blizzard 2 nights ago.
Yeah. So I hope you're in warmer places, and I'm looking forward to seeing you back on campus. Thank you all and enjoy your day.
Thanks.